Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a data analyst. My name is Juan Martinez, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to solve an easy SQL problem. This is the fourth problem in our SQL, um, in our SQL. I'm a little bit nervous, as you can see, in our SQL program or just a series of videos. And here is the fourth one. We are using the SQL scorepractice.com webpage, and the link is in the description down below. So if you want to follow, through. So after getting to the SQL practice website, we are going to choose the hospital database and select the fourth question. So here we have the fourth question, and it says, show first name and last name of patients that weighed within the range of 100 to 120, and in parentheses, inclusive. So, okay, we have this the statement, the problem statement. We have our table, and we can see all the columns: patient ID, first name, last name, gender, birth date, city, weight, height, etc. We have the expected output. So we have the first name and last name, and it has to be 952 results. And also we can get some hints if we click on get hint, that button, and it shows us the solution keywords that it's recommending us to use. So it's recommending us to use select, where, and between those clauses. So we can begin our solving this problem. So first of all, we need to understand the problem. So we have to show the first name and last name, and that's fairly easy because we have a first name and last name columns in the patients table. But here's the problem, that those patients have to wait or need to have a weight within the range of 100 to 120. So here we see that, okay, we have a weight column. So that was easy. We know where the data is. We know that it is an integer, so it's a number. So we only need to filter and show where the minimum value of the weight is 100 and the maximum is 120. And as saying here inclusive means that we need to also include the 100 and 120. So if we are using, for example, is greater than 100 and less than 120, it's going to show us only the results for 101 and 119. So we need to make to be aware of that. So we are going to begin by using the select clause, and we need to select our columns. We know that we need to select first name, comma, and last name, because that was stated on the problem here. And we need to select the database or the table we want to pull these columns from. So we know that the table is the patients table because it says here. And now we need to filter using the where statement. So we need to filter using the weight column because that's the condition, where weight, and like I said, we need to use between 100 and 120. We are using that because if we use, for example, where weight greater than 100 and less than 100, for example, if I select, let's say, weight, oh sorry, I'm going to check this. Okay, so if I use the more than and less than, it shows us the weights ranging from 101, okay, that's the minimum, and 119. So we are not going to find 100 and 120 in this query. So instead, we are going to use between 100 and 120. So that's going to be to include also 100 and 120. And now we need to close our query, and you can click on run or control enter on your computer. So here it says that it doesn't match the expected output. Maybe it was because, yeah, I need to select again the first name and the last name, because that's what it was requested from us, the first name and last name from the patients table, where the weight is between 100 and 120. So now if we run again, we got the query correct. So we have here the output and the solution the web page suggests to use, and there are other alternative solutions. For example, you can see here that it is using the less than and or the more than or greater than and less than, but also says, for example, here greater or equals to 100 and weight less than or equals to 120. So that's another solution to use. And so that's it for this video. If you find it interesting and useful, leave a comment down below, also a like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to learn more about how to solve SQL queries. See ya.